Okay, kids. Today we're going to be talking about barbecue ribs. You've all had them, but you've probably also just thrown them onto the grill. So let's take a little bit of look at this. And what we're going to be doing is what's called a St. Louis preparation. We got a standard rack of pork spare ribs, small chine bones on the side, large flap over here. We're going to want to remove that, square it off. This will cook that'll be the cook snack over here. Real nice, thick pieces of pork. The other thing is you'll notice the silver skin that sits on the pork. Again, here's that piece of nice flap meat. There's also a flap under here that we're going to want to remove over here, as well as a majority of this silver skin back here. That's what gets in your teeth and causes you to walk around going all day long. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this rack, wash it, dry it really good. Well, even though pork fat rules, the smell of pork, even though it's been vacuum packed, which is what you should be buying, gets a little weird. We're also going to want to trim it up, get as much of this fat off if we can. Basically what you're eating is what's called an intercostal muscle, the muscle that exists between the ribs. We've got the same thing. Unless properly prepared, this is really tough. These are the muscles that help the pig breathe on it, the diaphragm, and these the contraction and expansion of the rib cage. So let's put a little science to it. You'll also notice that underneath here, when you draw your fingers, what you should do, use your hands, get to know your piece of meat. Feel the end of the bone. Okay, good, good, good. Solid up there. Down here, where another flap exists, you can remove that so you have a nice presentation, or you can keep it where a little bit hangs off. You'll notice here, in addition to all this flap, that's going to cook unevenly so you can feel up to the bone. So you might want to come up here, and then I'll be cutting right on the edge of the bone to there, squaring it up for a nicer presentation.